and welcome to Titanium Kalash Tarot, and today I will be doing another principle from Ryan Blair's 50 Principles, alright? So today's principle is number 25, we're at the middle point, alright? And it's called Integrate Everything. Now, the whole point is to reduce complexity. To reduce complexity in your life by integrating everything together. And that will create simplicity, which will make you be able to understand what needs to happen and see it quickly and be able to act quickly as well. And so what I mean when Ryan was talking about integrate everything, he was talking about integrate all aspects of your life together. Like integrate work with family and stuff like that. In a way that's seamless and as well harmonized, so that because I've lived through something similar where work was integrated to family and family was integrated to work into work, but then the lines were blurred. So we never knew when the boss aspect of my grandfather would come off and the grandpa aspect of him would come on. And so that was kind of harsh, difficult, and the family environment was not the same. So in a way, yes, this is important, but there's also the importance for you to know that okay, when you're doing specific things, you are putting on one hat, and when you're doing something else, you are wearing another hat. You can't be the same person in everything. Now, when I say you can't be the same person in everything, I mean you can't talk to your child the same way you talk to your colleague or your employee. I mean, it's not the best, but if you can find a way to speak to your colleague like you would to your child, that does not degrade your colleague or frustrate your child, I mean that would be perfect, right? And that way you wouldn't the what I'm getting. I think what Ryan was trying to say, okay, was that try to make it so that you don't feel like you don't have to keep track of all the hats that you're putting on. So it's not so complex. I get that. And I completely understand and I completely am for it. Though don't like actually I don't know exactly what I want to say. So keep things similar, yes, but also be able to separate things. Not to be because I've seen it. I've seen a family that's always thinking about work, always talking about work, always, 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 and that is it has an effect on the family dynamic, and that's not the best either. Right now, so Ryan only talks of business, in the business sense, which I understand. He's a businessman. It makes sense. Well, I am going to talk a little more about the life side, being able to integrate this into your daily life. Now, there are some things that I would not feel comfortable talking to everyone because not everyone's fine with tarot readings, right? And I don't want to impose my way of seeing things on people just because that will make me more comfortable. No. It's also you need to understand who the person in front of you is and be able to reach them at their level. That is also an important factor to keep in mind. But what I do agree with Ryan is that when everything flows easily and effortlessly, things are much simpler. Now, that's why I said that he most probably was talking about trying to mitigate the complexity so that you don't have to break yourself into a million bits and pieces to make sense of what you're doing. No. Uh, it's just to be able to keep track of stuff, right? But of course, in every situation, there will be some type of gauging that needs to happen and differentiation that you'll have to do, to keep keep people sane in a certain way. What was also brought to the forefront was that if you integrate everything together, things are more simpler, which I mentioned, and as well, it's also less complex. And the less things are complex, the more easier you'll be able to go through your daily life. Okay? So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys today for this video series. If you like this and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it is my pleasure to assist. In that same box, I found a little description on this video and email. You can send donations to on PayPal. Okay, so with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.